Hello, Taurus. Elsie here to do your reading for the week ahead. How are you? I hope you are well, my bull gang. I am here to do, the reading for the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. If you are a Taurus or you're cross-watching for a Taurus and you snuck in the side door in the last couple of days, please say hi in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I like to be in the comments as well. I read them all. All right. We're going to start with the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we're going to go to the Psychic Tarot, and then we're just going to let Charlie take over from there and find out what we'll do from here. All right. Start out with an Oracle card for Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, there's still spots available on Wizio if you're interested in a reading before the new year. Black Friday prices still apply. All right. Taurus. All right. We've got happy. We've got on the bottom of the deck. Why? Well, Taurus, I think you're about to be really happy about something, but you're wondering why. You're wondering why me? Why now? Why the stability? Why did it take so long? You have a lot of questions. Why? Why did it take so long to be this happy? I feel like you work on it every day, that you work really hard on it. It's card number 8, right? Card number 26. And I feel like you work on it every day. You found the key. You use the key every day. I also feel as though you're feeling very balanced because I see a lot of colors on here, like blue, right? That's the throat chakra. Green is the heart chakra. We've got pinks and purples, which means you're downloading information. I feel the sacral chakra feels like it's you're making better decisions. You are holding yourself back when you need to hold yourself back, Taurus. I feel like you have a really good balance of life right now. It feels like it's a pretty good balance. And if your life isn't in balance, I'm sorry if that's you. But this is for someone who feels quite happy with the balance in their life, I think, so far. All right. When I see that card, it always reminds me of a birthday as well. So you could be invited out to a party or a birthday to celebrate someone else. We are in Sag season, so you might have a Sagittarius friend. All right, what do we have here? All right, well, we got the solar plexus chakra, which is in this card, right? The same yellow. We have memories of love. And we have deception and envy. Interesting. A couple that fell out were fulfillment of wishes and conflict and defeat. Bottom of the deck, solitude. Okay, the hermit. Interesting. Solar plexus. So the solar plexus, right, is the willpower, the manifesting, the confidence, the place where when you're balanced, you can take action on whatever it is you need to take action on. Yeah. It feels like happy. It feels, Taurus, that you're balanced. Some of you could be thinking. It feels like you maybe have lost in love, or you feel like you have. It could be an illusion, I'm just saying. Deception and envy and memories of love tells me that there is somebody that maybe you feel deceived by, someone that you thought was one way and they actually ended up being another. And I'm going to say that person probably held a really good mask between you and them. But I feel, even though this information is here about, and I feel like you really felt deeply connected to this person, but you realize that they were wearing a mask. Yeah, they weren't being truthful with you, and the person that you knew them to be isn't actually the person that they were. They were hiding behind a mask. It's like the person who is, who goes to work and is the highest achiever of all, could be, the vice president or whatever, the president, but they have someone at home who really beats on them mentally. That's what it feels like. It's somebody who, when they go out into the world, people see them as one thing, but when they go back to their home base, I feel like it was a hard place to be, or is a hard place to be. For some of you, that's the current energy. But I feel like you, with the solar plexus energy, that you're about to take charge of the situation and take charge of your happiness. There is a little key in the egg. So I feel like what's being what's about to be opened here is a new thing, something that's brand new, being born, a birth of something new. And the fact that it's got pink on it tells me that it's something that you have been manifesting, or that you have pulled in through the crown chakra, something that that you've been thinking about for a while. I think it's really cool that the solar plexus is showing up right here. They kind of match there, which is really cool. All right. I guess we're doing Lenormand right now. I'm not the one that's in charge. Y'all know that. I just work here. Just told what to do. All right, Taurus, here we go. Tell me about the solar plexus chakra, please. All right. Well, you know what? They all fell out, and I'm looking at them all. So I'm just going to put them back in and let them come out as they may. Oh, now everything's backwards. Everything, go over the details is what I want to say. Make sure you go over the details of anything that's coming at you in the week ahead. That it's going to look one way, but may present as another. Yeah. All right. That was the one that I was looking at that fell out, actually. It was giving me good energy. I'm glad it came back out again. So I feel like there is, solar plexus chakra. It feels like it was divine timing. So there was a lot of lessons I feel that somebody had to learn here, whether that's you or your person. Somebody had to learn about the solar plexus chakra. And before they could move forward, they had to realize that it was time for them to make a few realizations about themselves, I feel. And some of those realizations were like, I'm not manifesting. I'm not using willpower. I feel like it was somebody who felt like they were losing steam. But it was because divine timing was coming for you. And I feel like you're about to have a new start, or something that's brand new that you're going to move toward here. We've got the bear. The bear is the leader, the one who is forging the path. I always think of it in terms of snow, because that's where I live in the north, right? That it doesn't matter how deep the snow is in the bush, the bear's not going to stop. It's just going to walk through, whether it's up to their chest or, up to their snout. It doesn't matter, but they're going to forge the path for whoever's coming in behind them. That's what they do. They're the leader. Yeah. So it says here, memories of love. You could be in love with, or feel like somebody who is a leader is someone who is your person. It feels like this person here, whoever matches this card for you, this person's been through a lot. And that's the reason that they're a leader. They were forced very young in childhood to take charge of situations that really weren't contrived by them. It's like they grew up quickly and with leadership skills because they did not have parents who were leaders. They had to take care of the parents, or had to make better decisions for themselves because they grew up in a situation where parents weren't really making good decisions. 10 of clubs in the bottom right-hand corner is the 10 of wands. And I feel those are some of the burdens that this person has been carrying. And it's attached to someone that you have memories of love with, or someone who might be a soulmate, or someone that you've known for a long time. This is card number 15, and card number 15 breaks down to a 6, which is the Lovers, but the card number 15 itself is the Devil. So I feel like this person's been through a lot of hard times, a lot of really terrible, toxic times, and that's why they're a leader, because they've learned to forge the path for themselves without having to follow behind anyone who's made the path for them. This person's used to making decisions for themselves, about themselves, because they had to. Deception and envy. It feels like you were waiting for a message, Taurus, waiting for someone to message you. I feel that message is still on the way, but understand that I feel it's coming from someone who still has not fully revealed themselves to you. Someone who has a lot of affection for you, someone who thinks you're wonderful and great, someone who feels that you are the happiness, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. But I feel that this person is still not ready to be completely honest with you. Deception and envy. This person's taking off a mask. Your person may be taking off a mask by sending you a letter or a text, or maybe they're going to tell you, look, I'm going to be truthful with you now. I have to let you in on how I was raised and how things are going here, and the reason why I am the way that I am. I think that your solar plexus is something that you're going to be using a lot of. You're going to have a whole lot of confidence to actually speak with this person, to understand what it is that they're going through and understand it from their perspective and not your own. I think it's going to take a lot of courage to do that. But I do feel that there is going to be some sort of message from someone in divine timing. Yeah, the message is coming from this leader in divine timing. Someone is taking the lead on sending a message because it is divine timing. So this is a month of happy is what I think. For you, I think there's going to be a lot of your dreams, which I believe are in the egg. A lot of your dreams are going to be unlocking this month. It's like it's going to be a magical month. She looks magical and ethereal, this lady here, right? But I feel like you're going to get a chance to say a lot of the things that you've wanted to say for a while because her dress is blue. And she's in a blue background as well. So I feel like she's happy because she's finally going to get to say whatever it is that she's wanted to say. Yeah, her dreams are coming true. She's on top of it. She's on top of the egg, right? And there's a hole. Somebody's coming along with a key to unlock it there. All right, let's take a look here at the tarot. Justice. And we also have the woman here, right? The feminine. I think you've been waiting for a long while for something to happen. For a message, for something. You're waiting for someone to come to save you, Taurus. No one's coming to save you. I think we all want someone to save us at some point, right? I think that you thought this would happen sooner or that you would see this person sooner. This person knows that you know that they're supposed to be coming forward. It's like, as I looked at the Knight of Cups, and I haven't used this deck, it's called the After Tarot. I haven't used it in quite some time, so look at the way that rider is looking. It's like, what are you looking at? You weren't supposed to see me. I was supposed to go stealth. Why do you see me? It's like he's noticing out of the corner of his eye that someone is watching. Or it's like someone is watching. I feel like you're watching. Like with your mind's eye or dreaming or something. The message that's coming has to do with abundance. It has to do with investment or investing in something, investing in you, investing in a project. It is investment. This child here is holding one pentacle. So I feel like the Ten of Pentacles is investment it's a long-term investment. So whether that means to you love, I think it is love because we've got the Nine of Cups here. I think it's wish fulfillment. The deception and envy, I think what you've always wanted from this person was them just to be quite honest with you. You want them to take off the mask and just communicate with you honestly. Because you know that this is Ten of Pentacles. You know it's a really abundant connection, or this person is someone who could quite nicely fit into your friend group or your soul tribe. This person is someone who wants to be honest with you. And I feel like they are going to be honest with you. And they may be honest in, I strongly feel it's written word, written letter, like handwritten, like old school handwritten letter. I don't know why I'm feeling that. Maybe because of the carousel, it feels old school to me. We've got memories of love. Someone is forging forward. They're forging a path they've never been on before. I really feel like this person is coming to you to drop the burdens. I feel like they have affection for you or love. Romance. This is the Knight of Cups is the messenger that's, bringing in the message, right? So the Knight of Cups is like, I'm carrying the message, making sure it gets to its place. And I feel like with the with the bear card here, that somebody here is forging a path from the past. It feels like somebody from the past is forging forward, someone who's decided they want to drop their burdens and they no longer want to have this fear, like 15 is the devil. They no longer want to have the fear of moving forward, or the fear of love, or the fear of whatever the Knight of Cups represents. It's time for them to drop their burdens and move forward. So I feel like somebody here is coming to tell you something about their feelings. This person was previously in the Eight of Swords. They couldn't tell you about their feelings. And it wouldn't have mattered if they did, I don't think, because right here, I feel like your solar plexus chakra opens up here in divine timing, and you're able only to begin again after this. So once you get your confidence back, once you become strong beyond belief, once you have willpower, once you realize that you are the bear, they are coming forward to you. And I feel like it's saying that they're in uncharted territory. They've never had to approach anyone with an emotional message before. It feels like people always approach them, but you're not letting them off the hook. Eight of Swords, you're not letting them off the hook, Taurus. And so I feel like that's what's calling them in. I'm telling you, there's something to be said, Empresses, about attracting. When you attract what you want, the universe brings it to you, and you know that it's the right thing. If you start chasing willy-nilly, you're just never going to know, and you're going to constantly fall into karmic connections, which are also good, by the way. People live in karmic connections their entire life. Karmic connections are decidedly the ones that teach us the most, for sure. All right. I'm just going to throw down a couple more cards, and then we're going to go into the extension, because there's a lot of questions I have. We haven't even looked at happy. Why is this month going to be so happy? And how did this solar plexus shake free? Yeah, what's going on here? What caused the divine timing? For Taurus, what caused this divine timing, please? Because I think that either you or your person, it remains confused until the divine timing. I think it's supposed to be that way. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, it's divine timing that you had a conversation with someone, and the reason that you have to have that solar plexus chakra energy in place is because you're coming up against the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is not anyone who is going to let you, how can I say, lead the conversation. You know what I mean? Like the King of Swords is someone who's highly intelligent, who's very, very much about logic and reason. And this person is someone who is kinged up. This person is someone who you're, I feel, going to communicate with. This might be the person writing the letter. But even if it's not, I feel like the reason you're being prepared in divine timing is because you're going to be having a conversation with King of Swords energy. King of Swords energy is kind of bossed up, really smart, very intelligent, successful person, runs a kingdom, right? So you're going to have your ability to hold back when you need to, and you're going to have your ability to move forward and speak to the king toe-to-toe when you have to. So I feel like there's a reason in all things, right? And the divine timing here was that the solar plexus chakra opened so you could deal with this king, I feel, who's been stuck in the Eight of Swords. So this person's coming out of overthinking about you. They're coming at you now with words, with truth, with honesty. We got to talk about it. So there is going to be a reunion here, a reunion of somebody from your past, someone that you think is a soulmate. And this person, I do believe, wants to reunite with you. They are the same person who is the bear, who's forging the path, someone who has love for you, because 1 and 5 is 6, someone who is putting down their burdens and coming forward. And deception and envy in the rider. What's this? Moving forward, moving on. So the letter itself could be about moving on. Got the Tower here. It could be the letter that you're getting from this person. They might be saying to you, look, I'm moving on. I'm moving toward a long-term relationship. Please don't bother me. Or they could be moving on from holding this mask up. And that might be what's in the letter. So for some of you, you're going to get a letter that says, look, I'm not or a letter or communication of some sort says, look, it's over. I'm with somebody else. But for others of you, I feel like somebody is lifting the mask and moving forward because they want to communicate with you about a long-term relationship. So we've got the Tower here. The Tower falls on somebody here. And it's a realization that it's been a deception all along, that this person wanted to move along without you. It's deception. That's what I feel it is. We're going to go into the extended. We're going to look at this Tower here. I want to know what's coming up in the future for you, but definitely we're going to clarify this more. I want to know what's going on here, and that there is going to be some sort of a reunion for some of you. Somebody is forging forward. Someone who was wearing a mask, lying to you, and someone who maybe is lying to themselves, feeling like they're moving forward to a long-term relationship when all they really want is to come forward to you. Let's clarify more. If you want to come into the extended, that's where I'll be. And the link is the first one down below in the description. Phew, okay, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. Bye-bye.